What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your favorite hedgehog in the world, and if it's not, then you're doing something wrong. I do not know what you're trying to achieve in your life, but you need to make some changes very quickly if you want to survive. So this is an interactive commentary thing. It's a new idea that I thought of. I'm pretty sure no one's done it before, but then again, it's not like I've watched every single video on YouTube, so it's probably been done already. Everything's been done, so... But yeah, hopefully I'm trying to innovate a little bit here and give you guys something different. What's going to happen here is you can see 5 little button things on the bottom of the screen right now, and pretty much you can click on any one of those things and it will transport you to the time in this commentary where I talk about that specific thing. And the reason this is going to be a good idea is because it's pretty much like sticking 4 normal commentaries together, and kind of just, if you want to just watch the highlights, that's fine. You know, I have a very short attention span, and after about 3 minutes of listening to someone I generally get bored, and that's understandable. So if you just want to listen to the most interesting things, you can do that. If you just want to listen to the whole thing as it goes along, you can also do that, because it is just going to be a very long commentary, and that's completely fine. You can watch it. And also, you know, sometimes when there's a topic that I don't enjoy or don't particularly care about, I just won't watch the video. But here there's, you know, 5 different topics, and hopefully at least one of them will interest you, and then you can just watch the one that you voice crack that you actually care about, and that's going to save us some time. But without further ado, let's start off with the first topic. So it is now 2012, and this year I'm going to try and do many things differently than I did to last year. The first thing I have decided is just to be a better person in general, and when I say a better person in general, I kind of mean I want to be nicer to people. I tend to, or at least last year, I kind of just pushed people away a lot, and that's not really a good thing. I've been a bit antisocial recently. Whenever I have an opportunity, if I'm invited somewhere, then quite often I'll just be like, nah, thanks, I got this to do, I got that to do, I'm not in the mood, I need some rest, blah blah blah, and that is just bad towards yourself. You don't want to do that. Like, you don't get anything from rejecting opportunities. So this year I'm gonna try and just go for anything that is offered to me, which is gonna hopefully just make my life a bit more interesting. I'm also gonna try and become fitter. Just in general, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm by no means like obese or overweight, or, you know, way too much for my height or anything like that, but I just want to kind of improve the foods that I eat in general, and also, yeah, just work out a bit more, because when you work out, it's a good feeling, you know. You go to sleep easier. In general, you just become a happier person, you're more content with yourself, you become more confident. When you feel like you're making progress, you're just a happier person, and that's like a really good thing. And it's so easy to stop doing that and just get back into this lazy kind of slob atmosphere, which you don't want to be there. Trust me, you don't want to be there. I've been there for the past 3 or 4 weeks because I've got family around, and it just hasn't been working out. Me going to the gym and all that stuff. I've just been trying to spend time with my family, and yeah, I've just kind of become lazy and gone out of shape a little bit. So I'm going to try to get back into that. And also next year, this year, I'm going to just go with the flow of life. Last year I planned everything out. It's like I had a schedule for my life, and I'm not sure why I did that, because you don't really gain much from it. So I'm just going to, you know, take it on as it comes, and whatever happens, happens. That's just how it's going to be. I think everyone should live like that, and I certainly will this year. So the final thing is to finish what I start. So far, I always start things and I never finish it, and I just like stop halfway there. And honestly, I don't even know if I've ever finished anything that I started, like a big project, apart from things that I have to, you know, like coursework, or yeah. So I'm gonna stick to something, and a good example of that is this whole YouTube thing. I've made many accounts before and I've never stuck to it, but then again, all of those have their own reasons. But I'm gonna try my best to stick to this one and just you know, be in it for the long run. So topic number 2, I'm gonna buy my HD PVR. It's official. I've made that decision. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna put a lot more effort and a lot more time into my videos now. Not saying that I haven't been putting effort in, but now I'm just gonna take it a lot more seriously. Be a lot more consistent. Upload probably every day. You know, unless I have like exams or revision, probably every day. That's gonna happen. All right, number 3. What's my favorite game of all time? And you know, I thought long and hard about this. Tried to just pick one and just be like, yep, it's this. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work because there's so many different genres of games that you can't really compare like a first-person shooter to a racing game and say, oh well, Call of Duty is better than Need for Speed, because it's not the same thing. You know, it's just not. It doesn't work. So what I've actually done is picked 5 games, which I know it's not exactly specific, but the 5 games that popped into my mind that it's just completes like my childhood and who I am in general. So yeah, okay, the first one is Crash Bandicoot on PS1. I don't know if any of you have played this, but if you haven't, you're missing out. And okay, now there's about to be a quad. Yeah, so now if you just came here for a quad, you can click off the video and go do your thing and just get back to life. But I haven't finished my favorite game of all time topic, so back to that. If you haven't watched it yet, just click on the button. So Crash Bandicoot on the PS1, amazing game. There's loads of different Crash Bandicoot games on the PS1, but I think the original is the best, as it is usually with these games. Unbelievable. It's my childhood pretty much summed up. Second game is a game called Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. Now, I don't think a lot of people know about this game, especially not these days. It's quite an old game. But oh my god, I spent so much time playing that game. So much, many hours and days of playtime on that game on the PC, and it's just amazing, and I could not include it, even though most of you probably don't know or have never heard of Command & Conquer. They've been making games recently as well, but it's kind of a franchise that's gone downhill now. It's pretty much dead, and it's just not fun anymore. The old games were so much better than the new ones. So that's the second game. Third game is Skyrim, which is, you know, it's not surprising. It's one game of the year. Everyone loves it to bits. I love it to bits. I think it's one of the best games ever made, so I thought I'd include it in this list as well, because even though it's a pretty new game, it's an achievement to the developers. You know, I don't think a game has ever been developed that's this amazing and just breaking the boundaries of what you can put into a game. So that definitely deserves to be up there on top 5 of all time for me. Number 4, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Wow, just wow. Like, if I had to pick a number 1, this might be number 1, because it's definitely my favorite Grand Theft Auto. You know, I played a new one, Grand Theft Auto 4, and it's not really my cup of tea. It's a good game. It's fun to play, and graphics are amazing, or they were amazing when the game came out. But it's just not as fun. It doesn't have the storyline. To me, on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is just so much better than all the other Grand Theft Autos. You know, I played Vice City, I played 3, I played 2, I played the first one, and obviously you can't really compare the first couple of them with San Andreas, because it's you know, it goes from being a 2D game to a 3D game. But yeah, San Andreas and the whole storyline of CJ just it's really good, and that's why it's in my top 5 pretty much. So the final one is Need for Speed Underground 2. Again, this is a game that I spent hours upon hours just playing it, just banging it out, and been having a lot of fun on it. It's a really good game. Probably my favorite Need for Speed. Well, definitely my favorite Need for Speed. The second one that I could have said was Most Wanted. I like that game a lot as well, but I think Underground 2 just truly, I don't know, it just took over my imagination, like customizing cars a lot, and the neon that you could put under the cars, which you can't do in Most Wanted. I don't know, it's just a big part of my childhood as well, so I thought I would choose it. Love that game to bits. And I guess now we move on to tits. So you thought I was gonna actually show you breasts? well, I'm not sure if you know about the rules of YouTube, but I'm not allowed to do that, so it's not going to happen, unfortunately for you. But yeah, you just got trolled, mate. Haha, have fun with your, I don't know. But yeah, you got owned. Anyway, so how are you guys? I hope you guys like this whole interactive thing. It's a lot of effort. It's going to take me like 5 times as long to make this as it would a normal commentary. So I put a lot of effort into this. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll try and put one of these out every week. If it works out, it might not, because obviously right now I'm on break, and pretty soon I won't be on break. I'll be back to college, so we'll see how much time I have spare, but let's hope it works out, and I'll try to do one a week, talking about different topics. So if you liked the video, leave it a like. In the comment section, tell me if you liked this video and why you liked it, or if you didn't, tell me why you didn't like it. Have a very good day, guys, and I will see you later. Peace out.